everybody, I'm Joey Paul and I'm an indie author, and today we're going to be talking about the 3-year anniversary of JoWriMo Go. So you might not know what this is because I recently went through and deleted all the videos from my first year on Authortube. I did this for a number of reasons, but mostly because I wasn't happy with them and didn't want them to reflect what kind of stuff I put out now. I say this because there is no video no longer explaining what JoWriMo Go is, so I'll do a quick recap before I go on to the 3 years and what I've learned over that time. Back in 2015, I wasn't writing anywhere near as much as I would have liked. I was finished with my degree, and I was putting up my monthly goals on my private blog, but not much was getting done chapter-wise. I would put up a goal to have, at first it was 8 chapters a month, and then it went down to 4 chapters a month, and I wasn't meeting that goal. I realised that I didn't really have a writing routine, and where normally I would set myself, like I said, the 4 chapters a month, I wasn't getting it done every month. In fact, some months I wasn't doing any of it. So with NaNoWriMo around the corner and knowing that I would not reach the 50k, I decided to start small and went for a page a day. And then I did it, and I realised that with November ending, I needed that outside motivation and personal accountability to keep going. And so Joey's writing monthly goal was born, which I shortened to JoWriMo Go. And every month from then on, I would see about how much I could write in a month. To begin with, I stuck to the page a day, and even then there were 1 or 2 months that I didn't manage that, and that was okay. But that's when I found sticky notes on my PC and started to plan my time. And boom, productivity went through the roof. I went from 4 chapters a month to 12 to 20 to now the standard being 24. The 1 month I did manage 28, but I paid dearly for it. I ended up with like pleurisy, so yeah, I haven't done that since. But that's the story of JoWriMo Go. And now here we are 3 years later, and what have I learned? Number 1, sometimes it's a good thing to be organised. Number 2, pushing yourself can be a good thing and also a bad one, hence the pleurisy. Number 3, you have to start small to be able to reach your goals. Number 4, and if you need to, sometimes break it into smaller chunks. Number 5, accountability, even if it's just to yourself, is something that will help you stay on track. Number 6, you can do a lot when you get into a routine. Number 7, routines are what the write everyday advice is about, and yet I still don't write any every day, but it feels weird to not to. I'm just going to pause for a second. Write every day is a piece of advice that goes around, and everyone's sort of like is either in 2 camps about it. They're either in the camp of, well, no, you can't write every day, you need mental health days, that's just pushing yourself too far, and the camp of, yes, you must write every day. I think there's a good middle ground in that it's good to have a routine when writing, as I mentioned. So if that means that you write every day to make your brain trained into the idea that writing time happens at this place, at this time, then that's a good thing. But no, you shouldn't be pushing yourself to write every single day because we're human, we need breaks. And number 8, you can't wait for motivation to find you. You have to sit your butt in the chair and do it anyway. So even though I post my numbers publicly, and even though I do nano as well, it's still something to be aware of. I know that a lot of people find it hard to keep going when the buzz of nano and camps are over. I know I did, but I kept going and set my own goals. Even if that goal is a hashtag that no one else will use, it's enough, for me at least, to keep my fingers on the keyboard and keep going. In that time since that first hashtag, I have finished so many projects and gotten so many things ready for publication, whether that's through drafting or revising or betas or CPs or doing edits. It keeps me going and it's worked for me. And now 3 years later, it's a habit that I will keep doing. As I said, JoWriMo Go isn't for everybody, and it's something that I personally found worked for me. And I do know that around this time of the year there is a lot of buzz about nano and that feeling that if you're not part of it then you're not doing it right. It doesn't work for everybody. That's okay. It did work for me. I do it. but I do it to my own rules and I do it to my own projects. I have one nano and I do plan to do it again, but again I will do it to my own pace, because you can only do it to your own pace, and pushing yourself to achieve something that you're not quite capable of yet is not a good thing, and it can turn out to be a bad thing. See the plurality at the beginning of the video. So that's all I have time for today. If you want to get in touch with me, you can comment or subscribe. I post new videos on Thursdays. You can find me all over social media, and my books are available everywhere. All the links to which are listed below. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep writing. Bye.